Many of us are excited about the hopeful confirmation of RFK. He just advanced out of the Senate Finance Committee without a single Democrat vote. Bernie Sanders publicly says he fights Big Pharma, but didn't break ranks with the party line vote against RFK. So what does this tell us about the resistance of toward RFK and the medical freedom movement and what they will incur once he's confirmed? And is real change on the table?
It tells us that the biopharmaceutical lobby is very powerful. It was clear with the senators on the left that they were following talking points from their lobbyists. They're heavily influenced by the donations. They can't hide these donations behind individuals because the individuals trace right back to the pharmaceutical companies. It's too exposed now. What Kennedy did was masterful. He waited, until they were fairly far into the hearing, and then he confronted them on their conflict of interest, and they had nowhere to hide.
Well, we've also been hearing a lot about USAID. It's been in the news constantly, almost, with President Trump moving to shut down the agency. Senators like Rand Paul have linked USAID to funding the Wuhan lab, which, of course, was responsible for COVID. But you've been saying this all along, Dr. McCullough. Does this mean you aren't a conspiracy theorist? After all, do we need to make that news-busting analysis right now?
No, I'm a rational theorist, so I had very rational theories, and now they've been confirmed both through USAID as well as the State Department. Money was flowing to the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Representative Mast has now a listing of these grants going to such perverse interests as transgender activities all over the world, as well as this funding of the development of SARS-CoV-2, the virus that got the whole world sick. Trump is making the right move in curtailing USAID. It hasn't helped us, hasn't advanced our interests, and now we have evidence is likely USAID has been hurting the world.
Wow. With our own tax dollars, just unbelievable. Speaking of COVID, though, with Republicans in charge in the House, Senate, and the White House, will we finally get some answers about what happened during COVID and the disastrous response? And here's my biggest question of all. Will anyone be punished?
Americans are still waiting for this justice phase, and it may actually be several years into the future. If we look at smoking and the debacle with doctors promoting smoking for decades, and nurses and doctors in tobacco advertisements, and the Surgeon General report, and then ultimately the tobacco settlement, that took decades. I have the same feeling here that the medical community was on the wrong side of early treatment for COVID-19. They denied people treatment, promoted unsafe and ineffective vaccines. And now the medical orthodoxy is largely silent. They know they've been wrong on these two major issues. But we'll have to see as our new administration gets into place. The big announcement would be assignment of a special counsel, at least one, to begin investigations.
Well, let's hope we hear that. Much has been made, Doctor, of the skyrocketing price of eggs, which is being fueled by massive culling of chickens. That means killing. I don't know why we use the word culling instead of just killing, in order to stop the spread of bird flu, ostensibly. But what is the real danger of bird flu to Americans? Do we all need to go buy chickens this week, or what's the solution?
It's a very mild infection. The current strain is essentially pink eye. There's only been one serious case in the United States, and it probably wasn't even, it was a new mutation in a man who was sick. He may not have died of it. We don't have any details, but it's a mild infection in humans. It rarely transmits from animal to humans. We should let the farms, the chickens and the cows all develop natural immunity because they're continually reinfected by migratory mallard ducks and waterfowl. The practice of culling is hopeless. All it's doing, as Carolyn Leavitt, the new White House press secretary, said, is raising the cost of poultry and eggs.
As it is. So I have ordered 3 chickens this week to lay some eggs at my house. We'll see how that goes. Dr. Peter McCullough, I'm going to be a chicken farmer now. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.